To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. I like friends who have independent minds, because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. The key to being happy is to live life as if no one is watching, and express yourself as if everyone is listening. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. If I had my time over, I would do the same again. So would any man who dares call himself a man. Everyone can stand on the situation and get success if they are dedicated and passionate about what they do. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. One of the hardest things is not changing society, but changing ourselves. Winner is a dreamer who never knows the word surrender. Difficulties break some people, but strengthen others. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of a sinner who keeps on trying, armed with the hope that he will rise, even at the end. When a man is rejected by his desire to live a life according to his heart's belief, there is no choice but to be a villain. To be a great generation, there is dependency. You can be a great generation, let your greatness develop every time. There were many dark times when my human values were greatly tested, but I did not want and could not give in to despair, because if so, there is defeat and death. The habit of paying attention to small things and valuing small greetings is one of the important signs of a good person. If wealth is likened to a magnet, then poverty is a repellent. However, it is not uncommon for poverty to bring beautiful generosity towards others. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn To hate, they can be taught. To love. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Few things make the life of a parent more rewarding and sweet as successful children. When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. Having a friend whose mind is open will invite you to solve problems from a variety of different perspectives. Use your time as wisely as possible. Then rest assured that at all times, you are always ready to do right. Overcoming poverty is not a charitable gesture. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of fundamental human rights, the right to dignity and a decent life. As long as poverty persists, there can be no true freedom. Overcoming poverty is not a charitable gesture. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of fundamental human rights, the right to dignity and a decent life. As long as poverty persists, there can be no true freedom. From the experience of an extraordinary humanitarian disaster that has lasted for so long, a society must be born that makes all humanity proud. No one is born hating another person because of the color of their skin, background, or religion. There is no easy way to achieve independence anywhere. Many of us have had to pass through the valley of the shadow of death many times before reaching the peak of our ideals.